Alright you guys, welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial here on my channel, and in today's episode we are going to be working on and building this lovely pink townhouse behind me, mostly inspired from Copenhagen. I believe that's the city name, and I'll put a picture up right now that I saw on Instagram. The picture itself is not from Copenhagen, but after I saw it I was like, oh my god, isn't Copenhagen that city in, oh my god, I feel like it's Denmark? I hope it's Denmark, otherwise I sound like an idiot right now. That has a bunch of townhouses that are all crazy, awesome looking colors. Hence, I was like, why not build a crazy, awesome pink townhouse type of thing? And so here we are. Now, I do have to say I am still in 1.16.5 because Optifine, obviously, for shaders. But I know 1.17 came out, so if you wanted to play this in 1.17, sorry, build this in 1.17, you could use those new blocks. It was called Blackstone, but I don't know what it's called now, whatever it is, to replace the blocks I'm standing on here, because they would also make a decent building block for this palette, as well as for the roof up here. But since, again, I'm not there yet, I'm still using these ones from 1.16. But without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. Oh, and I forgot to say, background noise, sorry, AC is going, it's hot, it's summer. Gonna have to deal with it. Alright, so for the second townhouse, I'm not gonna make it pink, I'm gonna make it blue. Blue with, of course, quartz and, oh, this is Blackstone. Well, I don't remember the name of the new one that just came out then. Quartz, blue concrete, and Blackstone essentially are going to be the main blocks here. Everything else, honestly, you can change it up. You could change up this whole thing if you'd like. But because it is a townhouse, there's not much detail on the sides because they're supposed to be up against other townhouses. But the back does have some detail, although it's very similar to the front. However, on the first floor, it does have a one-car garage, which you can see. I'll show you the interior I did after I finished building this next townhouse. So to get started here, we're going to go ahead and select this chiseled quartz block, quartz pillar, smooth quartz stairs, and I believe that's it, and we're going to frame this doorway. Now, most of the time, I talked about this in a previous video, with townhouses, the Japanese townhouse, I spoke about this, and I'll just go inside a little bit. They try to build townhouses side to side so that they share the same water wall, and the water wall is the wall that's usually hollowed out more so than the rest, and it has less insulation in it, so obviously you can hear things through it, because that's where all the pipes got to go. So they try to keep that the same. So if the kitchen's here, then this wall would have to be the water wall, and they would also ideally upstairs put the bathrooms on that wall. So if I built a townhouse on this side, then the kitchen should be here, which means that the door should be on this side. However, since I'm building it on the opposite, we're going to basically mirror it in a way. So instead of having it separated with the door farther away, this one's going to have a door closer. Although if you wanted to, you could make this a two townhouse, like a duplex type of thing. If you did a duplex, then you would do it with only the one water wall. So you'd have this build here, then you'd flip-flop it over here. And that would be it. And then the roof could be, instead of having the roof separated like this, you could just do one triangle roof connecting them both. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Obviously, you can do it where both doors are inner like this. However, it's just not what makes sense construction-wise, so I'm just spewing that nonsense out. Anyways, let's get started with this. We're doing a chiseled quartz block right here, right here. It's with a 3-block gap. This right here is totally optional, but it's like a sidewalk. Yay, beautiful. We're going to go up because it's obviously a doorway. We're going to go up again because it's another part of the doorway. And then the one more here is going to be where the door is. Then we're going to take it up. 1, 2, 3, 4 quartz pillars on both sides. And then follow it up with a chiseled quartz block on top. Then fill in the 3-block gap with quartz pillars. Fill in down here in the corner with some stairs to round it out a bit. And you have the basic of this archway here. The basic of this archway. Words. Now, if you were going to keep it all pink, you could have essentially gotten rid of this pillar and moved this whole thing over. So it would have looked like, if I just real quick mess this up, it would have been something like this instead. And it's totally valid if you wanted to build like that. Instead, if you wanted to keep it a little tighter and closer together, see, it would have looked like this. And then it would have shared this one pink wall, which is totally fine. However, since I'm changing colors to blue, I don't want it to share a wall. Hence why I did a whole nother pillar here on the side. Either way, it's up to you and your design. I'm just gonna go put it back to how it was. All right, now we're also going to go up one more right here, one pillar, and then one chiseled block on top. And we'll come back to that after I finish the rest of this bottom half here. Then we're going to go ahead and start filling in this doorway and finish that up. So we have this pink here that goes up 4, pink on the top, that's over 3, and then down 4 as well, just kind of framing it. So it does not count this one, that's the step here. So technically it goes up 5. But I mean, that's up to you how you want to think about it. And the 3 at the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 3 there. And there's your little entryway there. Then we're going to go ahead and frame out again the doorway one more time. So chiseled quartz block, and then a quartz pillar that goes up 2 high, a stair in the middle, and then on top, a chiseled block on each of the columns, and another quartz pillar in the middle. And you have your official doorway, which, if I can grab this door, would be complete. Like so. Man, I'm already liking the blue. It's really pretty. Now we're going to come over here and do our window. So we're going to have 1 block with nothing on it, a 3-block window, but below it will be the concrete, and then 1 more block with nothing on it, and then 1 more block which will have a pillar in front, and it lines up perfectly here. This whole section here is 7 blocks wide, 3 blocks in between here, and then 1 more on the side. So altogether 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks wide. Yeah, wide? Yeah, sure. 11 blocks this direction for the entirety of the townhouse. Now for the window, I also did the same thing. We did chiseled quartz blocks, if I could talk, on the corners. 1 pillar connecting it. It goes up 3 pillars high, another chiseled block on top, and a quartz pillar in the middle. Forgot to grab this glass, and then some glass in the middle. As you can see over here, I did add some bushes, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that real quick. 1, 2, and 3. And then, of course you could do whatever you'd want for your own decorative things. This is just what I did to make it look a bit nicer in my mind. But yeah, that's it for that. Now we're also going to match this last column with everything else. So it goes up by 4 columns and then a chiseled block on top, just so that you see the chiseled block all on the same level here. And then we're going to fill it in with the light blue concrete, which goes up 4, 5, 6 essentially, although it's going to go up even higher in just a minute. So that's 6 tall so far. And then we're going to go up again, just like how on this side we went up 1 more pillar with a chiseled block on top. So 1 more pillar and a chiseled block on top. Then we're going to fill this in again up to 8 blocks tall. So essentially this whole bottom section of the house on both the front and back are going to be 7 wide and 8 tall until it looks something like this. Like this. Now before I get to the actual I don't even know what, patio deck, whatever this is called, we're gonna do the whole other upstairs part, whatever it's called. Geez, I'm blanking on words. So on the corners up here, we're gonna push it in by 1. So put a chiseled block on both corners. Then we're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pillars tall, and on both sides, of course. And then a block on top, just like that. Now we're going to go ahead and connect it with a quartz pillar. You don't have to put the window in the middle, but I decided to do it anyways. So you're going to find the middle, which is like that. So it's basically 3. Then you're going to put a chiseled, and then 1, and then a chiseled. And then again, go up 1 with a, with a column, if I can remember what I'm saying. And then another pillar, and then another little pane in the middle. And that's basically the whole outline for it. Now, since we've pushed it back, we're going to go ahead and push back our blue concrete as well. It's going to be 7 tall. So over 7 and 7 tall. Let me go ahead and fill this in. And that, you'll have something like that. Now to do the actual door, which honestly, this is all optional. You could make these both windows and just have this here as a little decorative element, totally fine. I just wanted to make it actually usable as I saw in the picture there. And again, we're gonna have to mirror what we see on the bottom. So we're gonna skip a block here, and then we're gonna put a quartz chiseled block and a quartz chiseled block there. Let me just grab this slab, which will be our walkway. Then we're gonna go up 3 pillars on both sides. 1, 2, 3, and then a chiseled block on top with a horizontal pillar, and then again a stair, and this ends up being a door. If I would please put a door right there. Like so. Although, sorry, that's too far back. This block. Nope. This block. There we go. We're just going to leave it like that, obviously. Floating door, right? Then we're going to go ahead and go over one more block, but this time we're going to push it back in instead of having it pushed out like this one, just so it looks a little more interesting. And we're going to fill it in with the chiseled corners. And of course, it's basically one concrete gap all around it. Then quartz pillar, one in the middle, two vertical, one in the middle, two vertical. And of course, put our lovely glass right, oh God, in the middle, like that. Beautiful. And obviously, like I said, these bushes are all just extra, what I like to do, so you definitely don't have to do it. Now, to do the deck porch sounds better, area, we're first going to get the actual deck in. So this whole top layer here is going to turn into black stone so that it actually looks like it's all part of the deck instead of having random concrete that you stand on. And it's going to come out one more, like so. And that is pretty much it, honestly, for the size of this thing. Then we're going to have 3 supports here, and it's going to stick out by 1 so we can have our fence. So 1 support there, 1 in the middle, and 1 on the side, just like that. Then we're going to bring it down again and do another stair in the side, middle, and side. And then to make it look a little... Did I do that? Actually, no, that's pretty much it. If you wanted to make it look a little better, you could always do something like that, make it thicker. But that's up to you. And then on the parts here in between the stairs, you're just going to put in a slab with those 3 sections there. And then finally, we're going to put our main little wall pieces here. So a wall in the corner on top of the quartz, another wall in the corner on top of the quartz. Then again on top of the stairs to make it look like it's got the extra support. Top it off with a slab, like so. And then fill it in with some iron bars and top the iron bars off with a slab as well. And boom, there you have it. At least for that part. As for up here, we're going to do 3 blocks out from the window and then another 2 blocks out from the window. The reason why it's like this is because you can see the roof is going to cover it. So it really does not matter. Now, if you're going to go with the interior design-ish that I did for this townhouse, then you want to bring these side walls over. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So it's 7 by 24. And then this side goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, that's 8. But then this will be taken down. So I guess technically it goes up 9 because then you can put blackstone up here. But that's up to you. Sorry, 9. It goes up 7. 7 by 7 and then 28 this way. I didn't realize it was even. Huh. So let me fill in this wall, basically, is what I'm saying. And just like that, the walls are filled in. Although, yeah, I forgot to do this. Yeah. Okay. So on the back side here, again, like I said before, it's pretty much the same as the front. And again, we're going to copy what we did here on this side. So we're going to do another one of these chiseled quartz blocks. Then our walkway, pathway, entryway, back door, whatever you want to call it, goes here like so. And of course we have the same pillar here that goes 1 chiseled block, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns and a chiseled block on top. And then over here on the other side, there's actually no column here because I didn't do the double fill-in. So instead we're just going to push it back by 1 with a chiseled block there and a chiseled block there, then up 2 columns, chiseled, and a column in between. And then finally, although I think I pushed this back too far, I did. There we go. That's how it should be. Again, bushes are optional. And then we're going to bring our blue concrete here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I count? No, I can't. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to want 2 blocks up here above it, all the way across. If I can click, there we go. And then over here as well, although we will leave space for the garage. So basically this is all garage, and then we have the one blue line here. And that's pretty much it in terms of concrete. Yeah, that is. And then back to the garage, we have again our chiseled blocks in the 4 corners. We have our column blocks connecting them all. And then for the middle itself, I use the column blocks horizontally because it kind of gives it that look of like a rolled garage type of thing. You know what I mean? Where it rolls up like those metal garage ones. And then right here where our window should be, I just put the smooth quartz slabs to give it that same look. And then of course we're doing the, if I can grab the right things, another column on the edge over here, 1 quartz chiseled, and then a column all the way up to the top with a chiseled block on top like that. Now that's the only difference between the front and the back. The rest of this is the same, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of this over here. And I'll be right back. Alright, so everything has been filled in. It's time to get to work on the roof. Like I said, if you wanted to, you could technically do this as a perfect triangle roof, like how I have here, only extended it where the midpoint is in the middle of the 2 houses, because that's what a traditional duplex would do. I forgot that's what they did when I designed the roof. So I'm going to stick with this, and we're going to make it look good. So this little roof design is a bit different. Now most of the time, like let me go ahead and just do a little... Most of the time, builders for medieval styles, let's go up a few blocks so I have some room to space. So most of the time, builders who do medieval styles will do this, and then an upside down stair, and then pretend like that's a smooth block, and then it'll go up a block, and then another stair, another upside down, and another smooth block, and then go up like this until it meets in the middle. So it has this extra height given to it. Now, I love this design as much as possible. It's super simple. Stair, under stair, block, block. And it does give quite a lot of height that you would see or think you would see with medieval houses. However, I decided to turn this differently. So it was basically horizontal. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on this side. Give me some space. So we have stair. We have upside down stair. Everything is the same so far. We have full block. Okay, makes sense. But then we go out full block instead of up. So like here you just go up and then a stair, but instead we're going to go out. We go out and then we do a stair on the bottom. So again, we're doing it sideways more so than anything, and then a stair on top like that. Now there's a little bit of extra, like, it looks like a little weird here, so I went ahead and I just put a slab to give it a little extra curve to it. Let me go ahead and just get rid of this now so I can keep it going. So again, we do full block and then full block, and then under stair, up stair, and a little slab to give it some extra curvage. I guess that would be the correct word. So instead you have a very similar pattern to the original design I did there, but it's just going the opposite direction, so it gives you a much lower roof, but still looks interesting. Without further ado, I'm gonna go build it over here. So the edge of this roof, at least the quartz part, comes out 2 blocks and in front of this quartz chiseled block. So push it out 2 and then over 1, and there you have your edge. And again, we're gonna do stair, upside down stair, block, block, stair, upside down stair, then stair, and then a smooth quartz slab to connect it both. So you should have something starting to look like that. Then again, we're going to go over block, block, upside down, up, regular stair, another slab. As for the other side, since they are connecting, I'm going to have to change this design up a little bit. If you're building these as separate houses, then obviously this would not be a problem at all. So I'm just going to mirror this completely. Like so. And then this should be a regular stair with an upside down. Wait. Nope, that is correct. But that should be a full block. This should be the stair. Full block, upside down, regular, slab, like so. Now, if you wanted to, you could probably design some type of like drainage thing, because a lot of these townhouses tend to have drainage issues, which make perfect sense as to why that would happen. I just realized this is totally off. It should all be pushed back by 1. I am a liar. So, stair, upside down stair, block, block, stair, stair, 1 block, stair, and then the quartz there. Is that even right? I'm getting so confused. It's so hard when it doesn't have its own individual lines and characteristics, so it's all just kind of like one thing. Yeah. I was putting y'all on the wrong path. Well, I hope you can look at this picture and understand it better than my explanation is doing, because I feel like I'm failing at this explanation. Which is fair, because this is the first time I've ever done this type of thing. Block with slab. Block, block, slab, slab. Stair on top. Stair on bottom. Like that. Yes, that's how it is. Wow, that was such a hard thing to describe. I don't know why. And then as for the upper part here, normally I do this outer edge, like this quartz would be technically higher than the inner darker color or whatever color I did on the other side. But, oh God. But I decided to switch it up this time and reverse it so that this is a smaller part of the roof and this is the higher part, which would make more sense with water runoff because this is taller, so you'd want it to go down versus having a taller part of the roof here where it gets blocked. But either way, if it slopes down, the water should go down. But regardless, anyways, so we have this black stone roof going on here, and we're just gonna go ahead and copy it. Oh, I did this whole thing here. Okay. Stair, slab, that's pretty much all you need. Although some full blocks, but I've been using slabs the whole time. So anyways, we're coming over here to this edge. Right here on the top half of the stair is gonna be a slab with a stair on top, just like that. And then it's gonna go up half a slab. And then it's gonna go up another half a slab, which is a full block. And then it's gonna go up to a stair. Then it's gonna go up another half a block, I believe. Where's my slabs? Give me my slab. Okay, stays a full block. Then it goes up here to half a slab. Tippy top, it's up 1 slab and up a slab there. So basically it's just supposed to be 1 block taller, 1/2 a block taller than the white quartz, than the quartz area itself. Just like that. Again, I hope that it's easier to look at it than to hear my explanation, because man, I really suck at describing roofs. So anyways, I'm gonna not fill in this roof because it is a pain to do, and you've basically seen the curve to it on both sides now, so I think that should be good enough for now. Now, without further ado, since most of the tutorial's done, I'm gonna just show you the interior I did. I will forewarn you though, the interior is not finished on the upstairs floors, but I don't really care because the bottom floor is all that truly matters to me. So when you walk in, you have this lovely little, like, closet, whatever you want to call this thing. You have your living room here with a lovely rug, a giant sectional with some pillows, of course doing my trick with the banners. It's so lovely. A giant TV, giant lamps everywhere. There's hidden lighting underneath this rug because these lamps, even though they're pretty and blue, do not give up that much light. Although these do it pretty well for end rods, but still additional lighting under the floor. Then you walk behind the TV and you have your kitchen, quite a large kitchen actually, if I do say so myself. Double sinks, island, although you could get rid of the island if you wanted more space to walk around the dining table. Or you could get rid of the dining table because I don't even use my dining table, so... Oh, I forgot I would affect that. Cutting board, oven and stove, fridge, all the good jazz that you need. Of course, cake. What? I guess I can eat cake in creative mode? I didn't know that. Well, cake is gone. It's a lie, guys. The cake is a lie. Of course, the dining table here. We have a little pantry off to the side, although there's nothing in it. And then we head... Oh, hello. Head back here. This is supposed to be the washer and dryer area, but it also connects to the pantry just because Minecraft dimensions are hard to do when I'm looking at a real world layout, but it's fine. This side is the garage. It goes down a block because most, at least here in the US, garages are usually down and as well as just like the outside basically. And I have a real car in here that I built. Not my design, saw it on a picture on Google, but you know, here it is with a very tall garage ceiling. When you think about it, you could easily add like extra storage in here if you wanted to, or just not even have a car at all. And this could all just be a great chest room if you're doing this in a real survival world situation. And then you walk back through here, back to this hallway. You have this lovely little, I don't know what you call it, but it's there. And then, of course, your back entranceway to your garage, which is basically the entranceway you'd be coming into if you were driving all the time, which I would. And I would never use that front door. Then we have our staircase here. I forgot to put in a bathroom. There was supposed to be a bathroom right here. And it could easily fit because the staircase has so much space underneath it. Well, guys, put in a bathroom if you build this, because I forgot. Upstairs, we have this little, I don't know what you call it, master bedroom here with a little space for a built-in closet if you'd like. Of course, access to the balcony. Beautiful. And then we have what would be the master bath here, although it should be a walk-in closet according to the layout, and then a master bath. But again, Minecraft does not work that well in terms of real-world dimensions. Then over here, it is another bedroom of equal size with an equal bathroom, and of course, access to this lovely porch as well. Now, if you got rid of the porch and you didn't want to go out there, so this is just 2 windows, you could make about 2 rooms. You just break it here. You know what I mean? And then you'd have 2 bedrooms if you wanted to. It would totally fit just fine. And if you got rid of this extra staircase to the 3rd floor as well, you'd have even more space for a 3rd bedroom. But anyways, up here on the 3rd floor, we have this giant bonus space, which I know if I was living here in real life, this would either be a playroom or a game room, or definitely not an office. This is too far away. But probably a playroom, extra space, make the kids go up here. Yada, 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 all that good jazz. But without further ado, that's going to have to do it for this tutorial. I hope you did enjoy. Oh god, that looks weird with only 1 roof. So let's go look at it from the other side. And maybe... I wish there was like... Oh, that's kind of pretty. There we go. Oh my god, that's actually super pretty. Oh, this might be the thumbnail. Might. I don't know. Actually, yeah, it probably will. This is really gorgeous. The lighting is just right. And let's do a quick little... Actually, I'll screenshot it after I build the driveway. But I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. I know I had fun making it from that original picture I showed you. And I just hope you enjoyed building it and watching it being built. And if you did, please leave a like, comment if you'd like to comment, and subscribe if you're new. As you can see, we hit 800 subscribers, which makes me so proud. And I thank you guys so much for all the love and support. And I promise I'll keep doing more tutorials. Until next time, you guys. Bye, guys.